Hello and welcome to this lesson where I'm going to talk to you about when to take a trade. Because the market is so big, right? The times, the symbols, what do we trade, when do we not trade. I'm going to share with you when to take a trade, and I'm going to explain two things. Waiting for confirmation, that's the baseline of when to take a trade. Aligning with the market structure, it needs to follow all the stars need to be aligned for you to take the trade, and entering only when the setups is clear. This is, I'm saying this, for me, this is just second nature. But for people starting out, this is not it goes over people's heads. So we talked about before, when is the ideal time to trade? We trade the ideally between 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock, right? 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So after that and before that, we don't take trades. We don't take trades after and before that. So I want to just show you the strategy on the 1 minute model to use as a perspective on how to take a trade and how to not take a trade, basically. So we have a checklist and we need to follow. This checklist is a confirmation of what we want to use as an indicator. We don't need to use indicators as an indicator for ourselves where the market is going and where to enter and how much risk I need to put in to enter on this trade based on how good it looks, basically. So you can just screenshot this checklist if you like, and I'm just going to show you. So we come to the market, it's 9 o'clock, we see, oh, so it's done a break of structure to the upside. We are bullish right now. Let's mark out the 1 hour liquidity right here, and let's mark out the liquidity on this side right here. So I'm waiting for the market to sweep this um, ah, to sweep, what did I do now? My apologies. To sweep these liquidities, and continue up, continue bullish, because this is what the market is indicating to me. So I jump to the 15-minute time frame. I'm watching. So I'm watching for the market to happen, to do his thing. I'm seeing that the market created another 15-minute liquidity right here, and this is what I mark out with a yellow because it's after market open. And I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for a liquidity sweep to happen. It created another 15-minute liquidity right here. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for the market to sweep out liquidity before doing anything. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. And now the market just swept liquidity right here. It swept liquidity right here. So the trend is correct. Liquidity on the 15-minute is correct. I'm waiting for a break of structure and a fair value gap on the 1 minute. So I jump to the 1 minute, and what do I see the market doing right now? This is such a beautiful trade. You can see that it created a break of structure, right? It created a fair value gap right here in this area right here. Maybe it creates a fair value gap right here. We'll see. It created another fair value gap right here. So we are waiting we have all the confluences, all the confirmation that the trend is bullish. Liquidity has been swept on the low, which indicates that it's going to reverse to the other direction, bullish. We're waiting for a 1 minute fair value gap reaction. We have already we have this. It's already created a 1 minute break of structure. What does the market do? It didn't give us a reaction to the downside. There we go. See, there's a fair value gap right here. It reacted off of it, and this is where we enter. We enter at this low basically right here, and we put our stop loss on this area right here. So this is where we enter on this trade, and we put our take profit on this high right here. So in this scenario, we're waiting for the market to do its thing, and it takes out our take profit. Now, takes out our take profit right here. Now, is there something wrong with this trade right here? There's just one thing I'm thinking about. We ended our trading session, if you look at the time right here, we ended our trading session at, let's say, at maximum 11:30. We don't want to be sitting next to the chart all day because we get fatigued and our decision making doesn't become good. This is it. This is the area where we do take a trade. Let me just waiting for confirmation, align with market structure, entering only when the setup is clear. We're entering only when the setup is clear. There is no setup clear right here in this area where we usually want to trade. Whatever happens after that, we are not even sitting next to the chart. We're not even looking at the chart after 11:30. So how perfect the strategy or the model or the entry might have been, we don't take the trade. Why? Because after these hours, the market is not volatile as we usually trade in. The market doesn't respect our strategy, or our strategy is not respected by the market as well as it does between 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock, 11:30. So we want to use the ideal time to trade between 9 between market open and 2 hours after that. I'm thinking about London and New York session also. So I didn't just say 9. So this is what you want to do when you take a trade. You want to wait for confirmation. You want to wait for every confluence to be checked before you take the trade, because that some people, honestly, this is what they do. All right? They see a liquidity sweep. That's it. They see a liquidity sweep like here. Now don't think about the time. Just want to show you an example. They see a liquidity sweep happening right here. The market just swept liquidity right here. And the only thing they're waiting for, because they have the trend and they have the liquidity sweep, the only thing they're waiting for is a break of structure. Did it break structure right here? It broke structure right here. And what do? They enter off of a break of structure. Now you can do that. That is fine. But the probability of it to reverse to the downside and take you out is higher. That's why we want to enter on the fair value gap, because there is higher probability for it to give us a reaction on the fair value gap and then continue to the opposite direction. And this is just confirmation for us that the trend or the trade is aligned with our setups. All right, and then we mark out the take profit right here. Now you get more profit, of course, but it's not, the probability of it going that direction is not higher than if you've waited for a fair value gap reaction. So you can tweak and adjust, and that's what defines the best traders, the good traders that I see, because that's what I did. I created my own. I created what works for me and what satisfies me. I have two different models that I'm using. I have the model on the 15-minute, and I have the model on the 5 minute, on the 1 minute. So I'm using both of them. Why? Because sometimes the 1 minute model doesn't appear and the 15 model appears, and sometimes the 15 model appear and not the 1 minute. So I want to take advantage of the win rate of both of them. That's why I applied two systems and I made them my own. I I I, I made it work for me, basically, is what I'm saying. So that's what you can do. You can watch other people and watch other people's strategies and remix it to your own and what works for you. All right, let's do a short recap. I explained to you that waiting for confirmation is so important. You can use a checklist. Just screenshot the checklist that I've been using and use that. Just check off the checklist, and where they're all checked off, you apply risk and you enter the trade. Entry only when the setup is clear and during that time. If you trade from market open and 2.5 hours after that, only find the setup during that time and not after or before. This will give you a higher probability of your setup working out. So as always, do a short check-in of what you've learned. Learn. Do a short check-in of what you've learned during this lesson. And as always, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, and follow the school community and join the school community if you haven't done it already. Talk to you in the next lesson. Have a good day.